Welcome to What is School of Languages. Today, we are going to study chapter 10 of our English grammar for Francophones. In the chapter 10, we are going to have a look at prepositions. Prepositions. Let's study the objectives of the lesson. Nous allons apprendre les prépositions dans cette leçon de la grammaire anglaise pour les francophones. Objective. By the end of this lesson, the people will be able to identify complex prepositions in sentences, categorize and determine the meaning of use and uses of complex prepositions. À la fin de cette leçon, l'élève sera en mesure d'identifier les prépositions dans les phrases et aussi faire montrer leur catégorie et leur sens. Donc, nous allons définir les prépositions. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word that shows a relationship between two parts of a sentence. Between two parts of a sentence. A preposition is a word that shows a relationship between two parts of a sentence. Examples. He went into the house. He went into the house. I put it on the chair. I put it on the chair. The car is in front of the office. The car is in front of the office. The captain spoke on behalf of the players. The captain spoke on behalf of the players. You can see that there are some words that have been outlined in colors. They are called prepositions. And they show the position of the item compared to another one. So in this lesson, we are going to look at those prepositions that clearly allows us to make position of an item compared to another. So quickly, we are going to have a look at this one. In the four sentences, you can see that the word in bold print are the preposition, as I said earlier. Each of them shows a relationship between two parts of a sentence. And let's take two prepositions here. The prepositions into and on in the examples are called simple prepositions. And other prepositions in front of and on behalf of are called complex prepositions. Yes, complex prepositions. Into and on are called simple prepositions, and the in front of and on behalf of are called complex prepositions. Why simple preposition? Let's look at it clearly. Simple prepositions. A simple preposition is the one-word preposition. A one-word preposition. It means that it's only one word. As you can see, into and on, they are one word. Examples of them. You can see to, by, let's read. Over, with, until, upon, across. We also have through, off, on, beside, till, before, during, within, to, for, up, down, below, against, after, without, in, about, behind, around, between, since, off, at, above, along, round, among, outside, out, from, onto. These are what we call simple prepositions. They are one-word prepositions. When prepositions are not used correctly, the meaning of a sentence is changed. When prepositions are not used correctly, the meaning of a sentence is changed. What does it mean? Lorsque vous utilisez une préposition de manière inappropriée, le sens du mot change complètement. For example, you want to say, the ball is on the table. We can see the ball on the table. But you say the ball is in the table. Have you seen? We can have in instead of, for the simple reason that the table does not have a hole. So you cannot say the ball is in the table. The ball is on the table. Assuming you can see an item like the book is on the table, and we say the book is under the table, is wrong because we are changing the meaning of the sentence, though the sentence keeps its grammatical form correct, but the meaning is not the same. On and under are different. So you have to use the preposition in appropriate way. Now let's go and quickly have a look at simple prepositions, some of them. Some prepositions and the verb they go with. Some prepositions go with some words. Let's go and have a look at them. Off. Off goes with this one. He's aware of the impending soccer match. Aware of. Aware goes with off. That's what we are trying to say here. He's aware of. The poor man died of hunger. The poor man died of hunger, meaning dying of something. My younger sister is afraid of frogs. My younger sister is afraid of frogs. It means that afraid goes with off. Died goes with off, and aware goes with off. Now let's see them down here. We have ashamed of, found of, full of, tired of, consist of, beware of, deprived of, assured of, sure of, conscious of, proud of, made of, ignorant of, lack of, pursue of, accused of, approve of, guilty of. You can see that those words goes with of. That's what we are trying to tell you. So if you want to use a word with of, these are some of them that we just mentioned. So anytime you see them, make sure that you add of to it. Now let's go to to. To go with this word, or this word goes with to. For example, the room is conducive to learning. The room is conducive to learning. We can't say conducive of learning, but rather conducive to learning. I am indebted to that noble man. I am indebted to that noble man. The head teacher appealed to him to behave well. The head teacher appealed to him to behave well. So let's go and have a look at some words that go with to. Equal to, similar to, contrary to, reply to, addicted to, married to, faithful to, inferior to, conform to, sensitive to. You can see that. We have according to, exposed to, relate to, and agree to. This word go with to. Okay, let's have a look at another preposition, which. Which word go with which? For example, my mother was angry with me yesterday. My mother was angry with me yesterday. The girl always interferes with my studies. The girl always interferes with my studies. I was satisfied with his remarks. I was satisfied with his remarks. So which word goes with which? Let's see. Mix with, connive with, quarrel with, fail with, compare with, connect with, share with, familiar with, delighted with, associate with, saddled with, busy with. These are the words that go with the preposition words. There's another preposition for. So let's see the word that go with for. We have, for example, I have applied for the job. The man gave me a check for 1,000 cedis. The teacher paid for the books. So let's see the word that go with. Wait for goes with for. Wait for, cater for, live for, blame for, qualify for, sorry for, I am sorry for this. apologize for, famous for, liable for. Have you seen? So it means that you have to study them carefully in such a way that you do not use any other preposition with blame. You cannot say that I was blamed with. No, you have to say I am blamed for. Now let's go and see the preposition at. The beautiful girl stares at me. So it means stare, it go with at. I was surprised at your behavior. We have surprised at. Abu Watara is good at English language. Good at. So it can be for any other subject. Melanie is good at doing this. This one is good at. So you don't say it's good for or it's good in. No, don't say it's good in English. It's good at English. Let's study the preposition from. The man advised me from drugs. So advice from. The prisoner disappeared from prison. Quadio is absent from class. So absent from. But we have other words here that we are going to outline. Borrow from, suffer from, differ from, ban from, derive from, rescue from, steal from, deviate from, exclude from. We also have this preposition in. He is a farmer who specializes in tree planting. I believe in God. So the word believe goes with in. The old lady is interested in dogs. The old lady is interested in dogs. Let me take the in again. He is a farmer who specializes in tree planting. I believe in God. The old lady is interested in dogs. So let's have a look at the words that goes with in. We have confined in, proficient in, dwell in, indulge in, absorb in, excel in, involve in, delight in, expert in. These are the words that go with in. You cannot say I am delight of or I am delight to. It goes with in. So you should study the words carefully. Okay, let's go and have look at the preposition. Let me read the last preposition. Excel in, involve in, delight in, expert in. Now let's go and study the preposition on. On. Passing the exam will depend on your hard work. Passing the exam will depend on your hard work. I do not want to rely on you all the time. I do not want to rely on you all the time. Students who concentrate on their books always pass well in examination. Students who concentrate on their books always pass well in examination. So let's have a look at some words that go with on. Improve on, comment on, insist on, base on, count on, converge on. Another one is by. Another one is by. So let's say every student should abide by the school rules. Every student should abide by school rules. So you don't say abide of or abide in, but abide by the school rules. He was accompanied by his teacher. You can see that the word accompany goes with by, but not for. They were surrounded by 5 policemen. They were surrounded by 5 policemen. So this word here, abide, accompanied, and surrounded, go with by. That's what you should know. Let's have a look at the last one, against. Against. He protested against my decision. He protested against my decision. The student voted against Kwadio Bini. The student voted against Kwadio Bini. What militated against his chances of passing the exam? What militated against his chances of passing the exam? We have studied the prepositions so far, and we have come out with some examples of words that go with those prepositions when they are in complex form. But in simple preposition, they stand alone, like for, in, of, with, against, on. These prepositions can stand alone, but when they cannot stand alone and they go with different words, they are no more going to be called simple preposition, but you notice that they will be called complex prepositions. So in our next lesson, I'll bring you the preposition and the prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases. That's mostly what is made up of more than one word. All right. So I entreat you to watch this video one more time and also go down the page and ask your questions, submit. Anytime you do that, we get back to you with replies. Have a nice day, and let's meet in the next class. Don't miss the next class because it's going to be very interesting. I wish you happy day. Au revoir. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.